Hello?
Look, in China, you can't really see it, but anyway, she says, in China, they shoot criminals directly like this. They blackmail the rich and the results blah 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 blah. She thinks this film is real, and she sends it to me. Basically, I don't know if this is TOS and shit, but basically, look, it's a bunch of people, they strapped up like this, and basically they got shot in the head, like boom, right? Just take a look at it real quick, just super fast. And they get boom. Basically, they get killed. And there's a close-up, and boom, they get shot in the back of the head like this, boom. Chinese officers, they obviously look Chinese with the whole police outfit and stuff. When I look at it, I think, hey, it's clearly fake, but I get it. They gonna be like, oh my god, is that real? Oh my god, that must be real. Hey, did you know in China they do this? And I'm like, oh bruh. I literally needed to convince her that it's fake. I said, lol, what? This is fake. She says, why? Well, firstly, you're gonna shoot someone that up close, boom, you're gonna fucking destroy your ears. Basically, a bunch of people lined up to get shot. Well, believe it or not, but you need to wear ear protection. Who goes boom, 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 boom? You're fucking die yourself. I don't know. But anyway, it's a snuff film. It's clearly fake. But I think it's a bit of Chinese propaganda on the side of being like a bit of a snuff film. Yeah, you need to protect your ears, or you might have to do reconstructive ear surgery. It's a snuff film for Chinese propaganda. Plus, those people, they weren't struggling. Dead ass, they're like this. No matter what, instinctively, human instinct is to run the fuck away. Thrash about, no matter what. You just fucking run. Or you struggle. If you were raised in, let's say, solitary confinement, then perhaps you would act like that because you don't know what a gun is. But presumably, because of how they dress, they do know what a gun is. So they would thrash about no matter what the law is. The law doesn't determine our innate human behavior. So what the fuck was that? They could have been drugged? Oh, true. Didn't think of that. But I was thinking about it. The women, they look perfect. They look like the ideal Chinese woman. The kind of woman that all Chinese people want to look like. And I was like, big bruh, huh? This is clearly a propaganda snuff film. She was like, oh, I hope murderers in Taiwan can be treated like that. So basically, she's advocating for the, the death penalty. Not even the death penalty. I do believe death penalty has some justice in it. My mom is more like, hey, I advocate for... I'm a big supporter for public execution. Why is your mom watching that? This stuff just gets posted on Facebook, and when middle-aged women see this kind of thing, they go like, oh, big bruh, bro, big bruh, that is... pizza, bro. My mom sees that too. Yeah, like no matter what, it gets posted everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. And basically, she said like, one life for one life, but in a matter of public execution. I don't think that's right. No matter what, that's not fucking right, right? Hopefully you guys agree that if someone kills someone, the right thing to do is not to execute that person. Right? And obviously, the most common rebuttal to that is if you take someone, let's say someone kills someone, and then the goal as the government is to shoot the murderer, then what's stopping everyone from killing everyone, right? It's like weird. She's like, then why do bad guys kill people? I mean, they clearly have their motivations, drugs, money, lust, fucking some vendetta, who knows, bro? Yeah, prison. Yeah, but my mom's response is, oh, so we're paying tax to the government. They're taking a tax write-off of our paychecks to fund prisoners. Oh, why do they need to do that? Just execute all of them. Kill them. But public execution, there's no fucking way. If someone murders someone, the right thing to do is not to fucking kill them. That would destroy every kind of infrastructure, no matter what. I'm okay with prisons. They only get money from that, and the people there don't get any rehab or therapy. Okay, but prisons don't do shit. Yeah, but what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? It's not like public execution will solve crime. Public execution only existed to scare the public. Yeah, there's a reason why public execution is gone, bro. And let's not bring it back. When you're in Taiwan, people speak Chinese really flat. But when you go to China, it's... A lot of times, I can't understand anything they're saying. Because they go... North China, they speak like... Which is okay. Sometimes you can pick apart little things they're saying. But Chinese people generally have a lot more slang. For example, in Taiwan, the biggest thing we'd say is probably like, oh, that's a heap of bullshit, is, oh, that's a bunch of dog shit. In China, they would probably go like, oh, fuck your mom's vagina, you gay pig, or some shit, you know? If you say that to like a Taiwanese person, they would go fucking insane. Basically, I'd say Taiwan or Hong Kong is more like, the way we use our language is more similar to Japan than China, but we would speak more of the Chinese language, if that makes sense. Okay, but the real problem in life is the mental health that leads to everything. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, super honest real quick. If you don't like my little thing I'm about to say, then fuck off. But basically, mental health is a big deal only because there is not a very good way to treat it. Because diagnosis of mental health is very, very poor. It is based on a shitty thing called the DSM-5. Basically, one thing may be seen as another thing. So they will give you the treatment for another thing. And because of this lack of good diagnosis, it leads to bad treatment. Mental health or depression is the common cold of the brain. Right? It's like getting sick, like a little cough. But fortunately enough, you can diagnose the cough by looking at the bacteria, but not the brain. You just can't. So they have to do it by looking at cognitive behaviors, which is really shit at diagnosing a treatment for you. So I guess hopefully, you know, biomedicine gets good enough to treat mental health. Because that's the biggest thing nowadays, instead of little viruses and shit. My friend went to a psych ward and she came back worse. Ultimately, you do want a biological procedure to diagnose depression. Unfortunately, you can't. So they have to use behavior, which is just dumb. Because behavior can be influenced by so many things. For example, if you cough, it's only due to that certain strand of bacteria in your body. You know, if you have some kind of salmonella, then boom, you have salmonella. But in the brain, it's like, okay, so this guy's talking over here. This guy's fucking jerking his cock. Based on these different stimuluses, these are outside, you know, socio-cultural stimuluses, you go like, oh bro, this guy's jerking his cock, I'm gonna scream, ah! And then based on this scream, the doctor might go, you're screaming, you might have some kind of neurosis, I'm gonna prescribe you this. It's just wrong, especially with doctors. You can't really do anything about it. They're doing their job. Chinese people use a C, D. But also, if you go to China and have a depression, they might give you a different medicine from what you'd get in like the States, for example, because of a poor universality of treatments. Hey guys, I'm a bit of a psychology expert. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty good. I left a Google Doc in the description if you give a flying shit. Mental health kinda based on assumption. It's based on prior research, which is full of all this shitty bias. You do have cognitive treatment, so you do have meditation, for example. In Japan, they did something called meditative, it's a kind of spiritual meditation. In China, they did a kind of Taoist meditation, and basically it treats depression, and they go like, oh, blah, 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 for 6 months, and they see the difference. But yeah, we're saying biomedicine is cool. I did medicine Bachelor of Surgery. Now I do biomedicine and law. Weird cunt. Monk ass bro.